What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to Can We Talk About It? I'm Trav. I'm here with my good friend Just and my other good friend Taylor. And this is Can We Talk About It? What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Chilling. Y'all chilling?
Yeah.
All right.
What's the word?
Well, last week I was on Facebook and this girl I know, she posted, I need me a man that's going to post my pics and show me off. I don't need nothing at all. So I just wanted to know what y'all take was on that. How do you feel about your significant other posting you or making you post them on social media to validate your relationship?
How do you feel about it? What's your take on it?
Well,
start us off.
My take, I personally feel that is unnecessary, just off the sole fact that people were in relationships and all that before social media came into play. So why do I need to post my significant other on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever you choose to validate our relationship?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take on that. I just want to see if you guys felt differently.
For me, it's like, I mean, I don't really care for social media at all personally, but I agree with you to the extent of what did like people older than us do before social media came about? How do you show off your significant other before social media came about? For me, the way you show off your significant other is you talk about them, you mention them, you bring them around, you know what I mean?
And you hold them to a high, put them on a pedestal around your friends and stuff, make her feel comfortable.
And that's the way you show somebody off is they don't necessarily have to know. You know what I mean? Exactly. So let's say we're talking and I'd be like, oh, my significant other is this, my significant other is that. And then my significant other meets you, then he's like,
I already heard great things.
I heard, and then my significant other's like, oh wow, he's really talking about me. He's really
without me even being around or having to tell him.
Let it naturally happen, and I think authenticity is what social media takes away. But no, I'm not knocking people who post their chick or their man at every minute. But to me, that's not real to me.
I'm not knocking that. I'm just knocking because I've been in situations where the girl would be like, "Yo, you don't post me. Like, you hiding something with what's going on here. Why you don't post me and all that?" What do you feel about it?
But I mean, I guess I agree with y'all in a sense, right? I believe my social media is my social media. It's not my partner's social media. So whatever I decide to do with it is what I want to do with it. But my intentions are clear in my relationships. So if I'm in a relationship and we had this discussion before, like, oh, you need this kind of like validation, then that's going to be an issue. Because if we're in a relationship, then like Justin said, I'm going to bring you around. We're going to be around. We're going to do everything else official. But I just personally feel like it's a preference. But it's not a determining factor in a relationship. It shouldn't be. I feel like when you give away, like, you give up the eyes for the weeds in a relationship, right? In a successful relationship.
Yes.
But you got to keep on towards your privacy too. That's how I feel about my social media personally. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, depending on how your relationship progresses, they're gonna eventually be a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's like saying you get married and you don't post your wedding on Instagram. It's not necessary.
Yeah,
but it's a whole secret wedding.
No, it's so if it's not on social media, it's a secret.
It didn't happen.
It's a secret. If it's not on social media, it's a secret.
No,
right?
But what? But it's like saying I put all my important things on it. I put like a view of some important things. When I graduate, I post my graduation picture, right?
And that's the thing. That's what people mess up. It's not about what's important. It sounds crazy, but what you want to share, right?
That's valid.
With a relationship, it's like, it's not that you don't want to share it, but let's keep it real. Instagram is all about validation, likes. It's for other people, and I don't have to validate.
You want to feel comfortable
my relationship or anything else through Instagram or social media. Period.
But also, I think
but I do get it. A woman, she wants to be on Instagram, get all the likes, all the comments, and all that.
It's not only women though.
No,
both.
It's real shit. It's if you're a nigga doing that, there's a lot of, I feel that you're a little insecure.
But that means they share that insecurity, man or woman.
And back to your point.
No, it's not that they share the insecurity. And it sounds sexist, a little biased, but I feel like that's mainly for women. Like, I don't take selfies. Like, and most of the people, most of the women on Instagram is like snap, like taking pictures of themselves. I don't know. Everybody's different, but
you have a point there.
Everybody's different. I don't know.
But for what you said, you're right. If the relationship grows to where I feel comfortable and I want to post you, by any means, I'm going to post my girl if I feel like
that sounds bad. What do you mean if the relationship grows?
I'm saying if I feel like I personally, I'm like, yo, I just want to post my girl today. If I feel like doing it, just my feeling, nobody told me to, she didn't pressure me, like, oh, why you don't post us? That's just something I feel like doing today, I'll do it. And when there's a pressure, oh, Trav, why you don't post me? Just, why you don't post me? Taylor, why you not posting me? That's my dilemma right there. Like, why does it have to be, okay, if you don't post me, we're not really a thing?
But I think accountability, like anything in this world, comes with it.
Can I
because
pause
at
you
the
right
same
there
time,
before you keep going? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was reading something the other day, and they said accountability is like a superpower because a lot of people don't hold themselves accountable. So you can't even say accountability because when you dig deep inside and people don't look at themselves in the mirror. They don't hold themselves accountable.
But they don't have that skill. Probably they don't have that in them to hold themselves accountable.
It's a superpower.
But that's the thing. I feel like that's a part of social media though, because we all have it for our own reasons, and we don't have it. Either way,
finish that statement.
We all have it for the reasons that we do and the reasons that we don't. But we hold ourselves accountable to those. The people I follow, there's a reason why I follow them. I'm not gonna follow somebody I don't share values with. In a sense.
Okay.
Right. I'm talking about me personally, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. What you said, like the people I'm following, they don't need that. They're not using Instagram, or that I know of. They're not using Instagram as a validation source. It's kind of just like, oh, I'm traveling, I'm sharing this and that other stuff.
Sharing your life.
Right. That's how I would use my Instagram. But like you said, not everybody's the same. But I think it's the accountability of like who you associate yourself with. If I have people I'm following that's like I'm gonna lie about my whole life because I got an Instagram, then I'm not trying to follow you.
So my question is, what about I've been to college. What about the girls that's in relationships and they posting the whole paragraphs like, yo, babe, happy anniversary, love you. Matter of fact, not even anniversary. It's been 3 months. Just met the dude, oh, love you, you're my world, this and that. Meanwhile,
she's out balling.
I just seen her last week with one of my teammates, Wilder. Tell me about that.
Y'all really placing this on a women thing. When it
could be a dude too. I know dudes are doing
it.
But it is though. We all know for a fact. We all know for a fact they got 2 families and they got one Instagram with the only family we know that they with. So it's kind of just like people live double lives whether they male or females. And that's
but that's my thing. So in a sense, it's like when you're in a relationship,
how valid is
everything could go wrong. The relationship could be terrible. But if I post you on Instagram, everything is Gucci. Like, that's how Instagram makes it seem.
I'll be watching. Y'all have me
corny.
fooled.
I think that's so corny.
I agree. But like you said, it's how you use your Instagram.
But another thing is, as far as a relationship, you posting your person up on Instagram, whatever, that's bringing, like, I don't know how many followers you got. Let's say 1,000. That's bringing 1,000 extra people into your situation. Mind you, I shouldn't be able to log into Instagram and scroll and see, oh shit, she's single now. She took all the pictures of her dude down.
You right.
What does that tell me? That's like an alarm. Oh, shoot your shot, bro. It's game time.
And that has nothing to do with me though.
Not you. Take it away from yourself.
That has nothing to do with the individual.
People gonna shoot their shot regardless,
exactly.
whether their boyfriend, the thing is there.
But that's a blatant like notification. Hey, I'm single.
I feel like society. I think like we give social media too much of us, especially Instagram. Like for a relationship, your personal life, it's personal. Keep that personal, and you never just want to give all of you to strangers. You're unique. Like only certain people should know certain things about you, right? But one thing I do feel people on Instagram about, like sometimes a woman, she just wants to
Be put on a pedestal?
No, she just wants to feel
secure.
not appreciated, but show that she the baddest to you. You understand? And maybe in her eyes it's thrown on Instagram, right? And she expresses that to you. You don't just ignore it. You talk about it. But my thing is, in a lot of women today, in their eyes, that's their only way of seeing that appreciation, and that's whack. You understand? Because you could do so much. But if you don't do that, that's kind of
that's the biggest downfall.
Yeah, and it's not only women. It's men. It's so much other aspects to it, and it's crazy. And I really truly think, as good as Instagram has helped us with living and job opportunities and people getting big off it, it kind of killed authenticity and genuineness and just real shit. If you put on Instagram, sometimes I question it. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
If I got a job, I'm not throwing it on Instagram. Honestly, what? Why? Why do you have to know that? Why? If my grandmother died, I'm not writing I'm not writing a big old post about my grandmother.
I agree with that.
I'm not doing that.
I think like certain things, like a death in the family, like that person didn't actually be posted on the gram. Like you're posting your dead grandma for
you're
likes,
doing that for likes.
For likes and attention, and I feel like that.
I don't want to say attention because some people, they express themselves differently, and maybe they're expressing themselves through Instagram, and that's why it's tough.
Or like when people get into a car accident. Oh my God, I survived this accident. I shouldn't
you in the hospital.
I shouldn't be here right now.
You in the hospital now. You want to take a picture of your wristband, and then people writing you like, "What's wrong?" And you like, "Yo, why you asking me why do you think I'm asking you?"
You put the picture up.
You know, I don't have Instagram, but that's just how I feel about it. You know, I'm sorry.
No, you good. I just feel like it's a personal thing. I agree. Like, if anything, God forbid happen, I'm not putting it on Instagram. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we personally, us three, use it or don't use it for our own personal reasons, and we, for some reason, for many reasons, feel secure in that. Half of the people y'all talking about are insecure in many ways, and that's why they do that.
You wouldn't know.
No, I mean, I'm not talking about nobody in general. I'm just talking...
no, you mean like generally speaking, but at the same time, it's kind of just like, I guess I just look at more like there's a reason for everything, whether we agree with it or not.
So
that's such a cliche statement.
Real quick,
there's a reason for everything.
I feel like the main reason, male and female, the reason that spouses or boyfriends, girlfriends want to be posted is, post me so all your hoes would know.
Nah,
but
I think
that's an insecure thought process.
Yes, it is. But that's the main reason. That's the main reason. I'm pretty sure. I want to be posted. I want to see who like your picture. Or give me a password to your social media.
But think about it this way: why would she even feel that way?
Because
if any man was
how you make her feel that way, it's just always going to be like, yo.
No, that's a part of it though. If she doesn't feel secure, she's going to be insecure. And not all of her insecurities are your fault.
I can make my girl feel like the world, and she'll still want my password or want to be posted.
So. You're right. I'm not saying it's all your fault or all the person's fault, but at the same time, it's kind of just like, there's a reason why.
Yeah. No, absolutely. There's a reason why you people want to be posted on this and that. But what if you express to a significant other, or they express to you like, yo, I don't want to be posted on that. I don't want to be da-da-da. Like, for some people, that would be a deal breaker. And that's what I mean is...
And it shouldn't be.
And that's what I mean is corny. Like, why does social media have that much of an impact on your life?
And decision-making in a relationship.
But what adds to it is... that's fine. You could be as casual as you want, like, all right, cool, we both don't care for it. But at the same time, the situation where you sit here and post everybody else.
I was just about to say that.
When you post everybody else and you say, oh, I don't post people I care about on Instagram, and you sitting here and posting everybody else, it's kind of just like, well, damn.
That makes it looks. She has every reason, or he has every reason to feel a way about it.
Okay. Counter argument. What if I'm secure in my own way, and I'm like, yo, I know niggas is thirsty out here and da-da-da. I don't even want to post my joint. I don't even want to have her be known because I know people are going to try to find the gram, DM her, shoot it. What if I feel insecure and that's why I'm not doing it? But you think it's because I just want to keep my hoes protected. I don't want you to be like, okay, I don't want them to know I got a girl and whatnot.
But that's what communication.
What if I'm trying to protect you from what I feel like? I don't want people knowing all that.
Protect her.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen regardless.
Exactly. Yeah, but no matter what you do, you can give somebody whatever, man or woman, they're gonna do what they want regardless. Whether you post them, you want to post them, you want not. Whether everything is great, everything's shitty. People are gonna do whatever they want to. So you can't really protect them or be like save them from other niggas or other men coming at them. That's just gonna happen. Going to work every day, you could work with somebody and just work with them every single day and not think nothing of them, and y'all can click.
Day.
That's just.
But what I'm saying is, why would I purposely invite thousands of other, like I can't stop it, but I can prevent it by just not.
You can't.
You can't prevent it.
But the fact that you think that you could,
no.
And generally speaking, someone think that they could. It's more protecting their ego. They're not protecting nobody else but their ego.
It's real shit. Not that it's you, but in my mind, I'm thinking of a man is toxic masculinity. That's toxic behavior.
All right, for me personally, as far as like relationships, my viewpoint is, no girl is mine. I got my time with her. Like you said, a guy's gonna do whatever they want. I think as human beings, we always want what's bigger, better, faster, stronger. We naturally want better. And we train ourselves to stick to one person or stay loyal or disciplined to one situation just for, I don't know if it's for that other person's feelings or just because we think, we have to be loyal to this one person. Because everything else in life, you get a new car, you get a new phone, you get a new job. Everything else is moving on to bigger and better, except relationships. We're tied down to just, we got to stay in this situation.
I can't agree with that.
And you coming from me, Trav, you know me. At one point, I would have believed you, and I would have sat here and agree with you until I started sweating. But as life goes on and whatever experience and just living life, it's other things that affect that factor. Like, if you want a new car, you have a car, you want a new car, you're gonna want it and stuff like that. But when it comes to relationships and people, there's other things that you gotta think of, like emotion, time, and
history,
feelings, history, and stuff that all play such. You disagree?
I don't think history. I personally feel history is history. You feel me? Like you can always have love for whatever person that is. They were there in that time, whatever the situation is. But if your value, these are my personal opinions. Mm-hmm. If your values don't match up and y'all part ways, the reason to stay together should not be history.
Not the sole reason.
I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. I disagree with history.
No, but history does play a part in the fact that, like,
whether you stay or whether you go.
It shouldn't though.
Not whether you stay, you go. Just like when I say history, is like time. Mm-hmm. Like no matter what time, the time y'all was together or what y'all fought for, the time you spent together, the memories. That's something that no matter what, it's gonna live with you forever. So
it's part of who you are.
That's a fact. That's not a determining factor for your relationship.
That's a fact. So when I mean history, I mean like that. No, because there can be like bad history that shouldn't give you a reason to stay just because it's history. No, just like memories and stuff like that should give you a reason to fight for what you love and shit like that. In my mind, because not everything is worth fighting for, because at the end, people don't do what they want to do.
One of my friends, he's like, he got a girl, whatever. Of course, she wants other girls or whatever, but he's like, nah, like, Shorty's been with me through this, that. I trust her.
Because of the history.
Yeah, I know her.
That's what I meant too.
She helped me be who I am today and all that. So
that's
I'm gonna,
what I mean,
before I make any decision,
how did he let her?
I'm thinking about that. I'm not just gonna let that go and throw all that to waste because something new popped up.
Facts. I agree.
So that's a big factor, Tay.
That's history.
No, I'm not saying history is not a part of your whatever it is. I'm saying that should not be a determining factor of why you stay in a relationship. There's good history too. Yeah, but if y'all just not feeling each other, or if it's not working,
so you're gonna give up. You're not gonna fight through.
If you're going, I would never say not.
Because life is up and down.
I would never say not fight for a relationship. What I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta keep it real with yourself and your relationship. And y'all could be good friends. Y'all could be cool. But it could be other reasons. Like, y'all actually realize, like, y'all don't even love each other that much. Or whatever the situation is. There's not always bad history. It's just sometimes people are complacent. and people, or they don't want to give up a good thing, quote unquote.
But
that's how I look at it.
If it's a good thing, what you giving it up for?
That don't mean you happy though. You could be in a good spot, but not feel happy.
Everybody says that. I wasn't happy.
You know what's crazy? Happiness should not. My happiness does not depend on Trav.
This is true.
Not saying word.
No, I know what you.
But my happiness does not depend on somebody else. Before I bring what makes me happy to the relationship, I have to find what makes me happy. I have to find my own happiness within myself and within life, period. If I go into a situation thinking, oh, this person is always going to keep me happy forever, you're wrong. You're wrong, because life goes up and down, and sometimes that person's not going to keep you happy, but you got to be happy with yourself and understand happiness is not just one straight line of happiness. It's happiness is up and down, sideways, or whatever it may be. But
he was just saying happiness.
Oh yeah, happiness goes up and down.
It fluctuates.
Well, I agree.
So when people be like, happiness this, happiness that, excuse me, is if you're not happy, period, with you,
attack yourself. And I'm just gonna add one more point before I bring it back to what we was originally talking about. I feel like, a lot of people in relationships are like, I wasn't happy, and like, instead of attacking yourself and what you need to grow, you attack your significant other. You're the reason I'm not happy. Oh, I want to be a better person. I gotta leave you in order to grow, and I don't think that's the easy way out in a sense.
Hit the rewind button. Accountability.
I agree with that. You
agree with what?
I agree with accountability. I agree with the fact that happiness. Both of y'all. So that happiness does start here, but toxic relationships will decrease that. Toxic relationship will manipulate that.
Absolutely.
Toxic relationships are something else, and if you don't understand or have witnessed them, that's kind of just like you can say like, with you, I was not happy with myself. I was not happy with the situation, and I could not grow. I did make that decision to stay. I did make that decision to do what I didn't do or what I did do. But that is part of it, because there are people who do prey on other people in relationships. There's toxic things that happen.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100% with that.
So back to the significant others and social media. You guys are agreeing that it's okay to post?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
preferences. It's all your decision.
There's nothing wrong with posting your significant other at all.
But it shouldn't be a deal breaker in whether you continue a relationship or get into a relationship or not.
That's up, because if you're with somebody and that's what they want and you're not giving that to them, they have every right to leave
and chase what they want.
Exactly, go after what they want. So, but in my eyes, Justice's eyes, it's like, is it really that serious?
Okay, got that.
You know what I mean? That's my overall take on it. Is it really that serious?
And people posting happy relationships and everything, do we agree that they're lying, or?
Nah, you can't make that decision. I feel like we were saying before, like, it's not to put on a show. It should never be I gotta have a grand scheme of how my relationship's gonna look for the next year. Like, if it's authentic, then it's authentic. You decide to post this person on this day, and this is how you feel about it. I mean, I just feel like, personally, we're just not, in this group at least, we're just not consumed with it. It's kind of just like, if it happens, it happens. But, I don't know.
It's tough, because like I said, Instagram takes away authenticity. So,
therefore making it a show.
I feel like,
when you
you're right.
I found myself questioning it, like, oh, this is a nice picture, let me read the caption, when I had Instagram or whatever, or when I come across it. Oh, this is a nice picture, let me read it. Oh, that was nice. Is that real? Are they putting on the show?
I get what you mean.
Are they putting on the show for the likes? Like, that's just my train of thought. Yeah. But maybe that's just me being a fucking, crazy guy, just can't overthink it, can't just accept that. Yo, maybe this person, they just really fucking happy with what they got.
That's where it comes. On. That's why I said, like, it all depends on the people you surround yourself with, and
also because everybody expresses themselves differently.
We got 3 minutes. So when y'all meet, say y'all meet somebody new or whatever, right? Y'all searching up their gram to get the Carfax? Y'all searching up the gram to get the Carfax?
Nah, I mean, we can't say you don't go on nobody's Instagram and look or what's their Instagram.
I'm finding you like
kind of get some red flags. That's exactly what happens.
Okay, because I'm looking at the captions.
I'm not gonna sit here and go to like followers. I'm not gonna say who followed who. I'm not gonna go. I'm not an investigator.
No, I'm gonna look at the table pictures.
Y'all not being real. When y'all meet somebody, and
I'm looking. I said I was looking.
We gonna look on the grid. I said I'm not FBI. You know
but you're looking for what they about and how they move.
What they could be about.
Of course,
because
you don't know them.
Just like, exactly.
If the girl I just met is posting nothing but Meek Mill lyrics and Cardi B lyrics in every picture, I don't think I know.
She like rap. My thing is like, if you post a vacation every 2 weeks, how many sick days you got? Like you doing something illegal or damn, you got some money. That's the type of shit I'm looking at.
Club every night.
It's not about the club. Some people enjoy going to the club
every night, bro.
Some people enjoy that.
But
I think you just want to be in people's. I know.
And they're able to function.
Your preference. You don't like the club, so you automatically like, damn, I'm not trying to be in the club. But some people do like partying, or some people have
Monday through
their
Friday.
Professional setting. That's your preference.
And maybe they could go out and party every single day and still be ready for work every morning.
See, that's the thing. I'm kind of segueing into something else. That's where I fuck up. Because I'll see the girl in the party wilding, and just lately I came to my senses. I'm like, yo, she could be a lawyer. She could wake up at be up at 8 o'clock and take care of everything she got to take care of. But I'm sitting here judging her because she's just wilding right now.
Mm.
That's where I get confused at.
Put in wilding in a situation like it all comes down to what your language is. Like, well, how is she wilding? Because she dancing? We can dance however we want to dance.
On everybody screaming.
You be dancing on everybody.
Looking sloppy, but at 8 a.m. she can have her fucking.
Thank you, Justin.
I'm saying I'm growing. At 8 a.m. she can have her suit on and be ready for work.
You're acting like an entitled man.
Not entitled.
Yeah, that's how you're talking. A woman going to the club or doing what she likes to do should not affect what you think about her.
I'm saying I'm
now if she's out there on the dance floor fucking like I'd understand that. Maybe that's not for you. But if she likes to enjoy herself and she could wake up, go to class, go to that, let her rock. It's her life.
I'm starting to. I grew because before, like a year ago, whatever. I'm like, nah, she's bugging. Like I don't want that. But I'm starting to learn she can do that and be on top of everything. And who am I to judge? Like, oh, she here, she ain't shit.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying with that.
I mean, you're not alone.
I'm very judgmental.
Women do the same thing. Women do the same thing.
I can only speak for men. Not because I'm men,
right,
and because the train thought and I once we all have to learn, right? Mm-hmm. I once had that same mindset, like, yo, if a woman's doing this, if she's doing that, it's dead. But nah, it can't be like that.
But I'm saying women are out here judging the same. Okay, I'll tell you that much. She in the club, like, looking at you too. But it's a matter of the fact that we do judge.
Everybody
does.
So if we sitting here like we give you the whole up and down in a sense where it's kind of like, what is he about? In a sense where I feel it's about oral, it's about vibe, it's about respect, it's about you can get all of that. I don't need to talk to you.
Let me ask you a question.
You're gonna make a misconstrued assumption without
I didn't say make assumptions. I said it's kind of like
you're gonna stick to your judgment about what you see. You're gonna look me up and down. All right, I think I'm gonna put him in this category. Remember science? You categorize things, animals.
That's not what I'm saying.
He's this type of dude. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say I put him in a category. It's kind of just like okay, you get an idea, but then you speak to them, you keep going. It's levels to it.
Absolutely.
But as a woman, y'all gotta understand is our safety is probably one of the other things that y'all probably don't worry about. Like, if he's mad aggressive, all right, it's a dub. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you pushing me? Why are you grabbing me? Y'all don't gotta worry about that necessarily. I mean, I know some women out here be grabbing.
Most men don't really have to worry about.
Right.
That.
So that's a fact that we gotta look like he mad aggressive. He gonna curse me out.
And then it's like, let me give him my number so he just.
Exactly. We feel
like that.
Some of them. Yeah. Some of us feel obligated to have to give a number in a situation. It's understandable.
It's not obligation. It's just like, cause men are trash. Like, they feel entitled that, yo, we vibing. she has to give me her number.
Like
you
we
know?
owe y'all something.
Yeah,
Y'all can
and the minute a man doesn't get that number, there's like fuck out of here, bitch, or you pushing. So no, yo, how many times you see somebody walk down the
fuck
block?
you, bitch.
Yeah, that's corny, bro.
That's OD corny.
That's corny. But my thing is, some women, sometimes as a woman, for your safety,
just do it.
Exchange that number and then leave it at that.
And that's the world we live in.
And that's sad. That's sad.
We can't walk to the store. We can't go nowhere.
I'd rather you just tell me no right then and there. Because
then
I get back, I get all excited.
You're not trying to put any harm to
I say
a woman's no might lead to her getting her face punched in or her getting spit on.
Okay, that's sad.
That's crazy, bro.
Maybe I'm taking how I am.
Exactly.
You gotta look at the broader spectrum.
Look
the savages out here.
Exactly. The niggas that you be around.
But
their behavior. You know?
It's a fact too, though. Like that whole nice guys thing is another thing. Just because you're nice to me, I don't owe you my number either.
No.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying like there's a spectrum to it because you got the nice guys is watching the aggressive dude not get the number, and the nice guy stepping like trying to let me buy you a drink, be real nice.
She just doesn't want
I don't owe you my number because you tried to, you know. It's complicated.
I'll buy you a drink after I get a little bit of rhythm. You got to play me a little bit, you know. I'll hit you with this.
Because it
I'm not
really
buying.
matters.
I'm not. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. If I'm vibing with you, yeah, okay, get the drink. I'm not just gonna buy the drink in order to talk to you. That's like me purchasing you.
But you keep thinking about you.
Yeah, me. I'm sorry.
It depends on where you put value.
Yeah, there's a dudes who go out and they
with a budget.
No, not even a budget. Like their objective is I have to buy this girl a drink in order for her to talk to me or whatever. And in some males' minds, they be like, if she accepts this drink, she's mine.
That's trash.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's trash.
That's.
You should be able to communicate and get your vibe off and how you.
I think you just really have to understand as a man,
exactly.
as a man and as a woman, we don't owe you anything and vice versa. You're not entitled to that.
Agreed. All I'm saying is don't give me your number and get me excited and I'm like, hey, what's up, big head?
Yo, that's what I was gonna ask you.
We don't owe you that either.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, as a girl,
you took your chance, right?
5 minutes.
That's what happens.
Yeah, you take your chance and that's what happens. But damn, at least be like, yo, I'm not interested. Like,
yeah, you got me worrying.
I'm not interested.
No,
at that time, your safety is not in jeopardized. Just be like, I'm not interested.
Y'all say y'all not interested.
No, but if I'm reaching out to you and I'm texting you like, hey, this is da 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 da. I got your number somehow, right? Mm-hmm. And you're not at least have the decency to be like, I'm not interested. Or I'm sorry, I was drunk. I'm not sure. Da da da. Or don't just leave me on
I'm looking at my phone every 5 minutes. Yo.
That us. I don't know. But everybody handles stuff differently. Like a woman, I don't know. Everybody handles stuff differently.
But I don't know. You also got to communicate that too.
So let's say you in a spot, right? And you vibing with a dude. You get his number. You texting him back if he texts you?
It depends on the person.
What would be the reason for you not to text?
First of all, for me to give out my number.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
So you're saying I gave out my number?
Yeah.
Yes.
In this situation, I actually gave my number out.
Yes.
It depends.
Would you?
Wait, real quick. What's the time gap that you would like that individual to contact you? So
he's taking shots.
If I just got your number, right? You want me to hit you right then and there, like 5 minutes later, like, oh, what's up?
I think that's wild. I think that's doing too much.
Or should I wait till the next day when you forgot about me and then hit you up? Now I'm like, oh shit, she don't even know who I am.
I think whatever's authentic. But at the same time, it's kind of, it all depends on the person. If I feel like you too pushy, if I felt you was pushy in the club and then you text me, nah.
If I just get your number, you leave the spot, and I text you right away, that's crazy to me.
No, because we can link maybe at night.
Have you ever thought about, let me know when you get home safe?
You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
That's texting me right after.
But still,
it depends.
I don't know. That's nuts.
It depends.
That's nuts. But I do understand. I do understand that. I do understand. It shows you care and a little aggressiveness and a little, you know. I feel you.
It depends on the person.
Yo, I've waited the next day and who are you? No answer. Not even a who are you, just no
answer. But it
answer.
happens. I think if you go on with the idea that she don't owe you nothing and she either gonna hit you back or she not, and you keep it pushing.
Yeah, of course.
Regardless.
Yeah,
nah, but if you talk about you could at least tell me you're not interested, then you want
nice.
something in return.
No, that'd be nice. Yo, I'm not interested.
It would be, but
stop worrying about me.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because you basically telling me you're going to be like, oh, damn, she could have just said, instead of just like, all right.
I'm funny, 2019, I keep calling to you.
You don't be a rolling man.
FaceTime over.
That's psycho.
Oh, man, yo. The whole same night thing, I think, yo, if I got your number, it's like 8 o'clock, and I'm writing you, I think I'm funny. So I crack a little, you out at your party, I'm out at my function, I crack a little joke with you. Maybe we can link up around 11:30, go get some food.
11:30, the function just started, famo.
Hey, I'm old.
Nah, you just don't club.
You just don't go out. You don't.
Listen, it depends on the situation.
Facts.
It's the vibe. You could, you know, if they feel creepy or they're like doing too much or they being pushy.
Yeah, but
then
give me a chance.
You have to give somebody a chance to get that vibe. You don't. You don't have to.
You're not entitled to doing that, but I would like a chance. Like,
right.
You may think I'm somewhere and I might actually be this dude. You're like, oh, yeah, he really
right,
dope.
but then that's where you right. No matter what, you gotta meet the person you're gonna be around. You gotta figure out. No, you gotta learn somebody to be around them. I get it, but at the same time, your language is everything. If you like, yo, mom, where you at? I'm like, excuse me.
Some women like that.
That's a fact.
Some women like that.
They like the rough approach.
Some women like
that. I don't like
They say they like that, and they've learned to like that. But nobody wants somebody yelling at them and calling them yo mom.
You don't know what issues people got.
Listen, you're right. Everyone, to each their own.
Bro,
point is,
I'm soft if I don't approach some girls like that. You said hi, hey, I'm like, get out my face.
Then you don't need to approach those girls.
And she not for you,
right? But I'm just saying, those people are.
You right. But it's kind of just like if your language is. First of all, people still texting with the one letters.
The
like,
emojis.
are you? No.
Oh yeah.
Are you? Where,
you like see emoji conversation? What is this?
No.
Nah, use your words.
You know, like a little full sentences. We all speak slang, but
use your words.
Yo,
you can leave out a G
W-A-T-Z,
or something.
What's like nah.
Yo, I just get mad. People don't want to talk on the phone. Like,
you right.
I'm not a texter. I want to have a decent conversation. Then I get off the phone. You go about your business, and then we. But
it depends on.
But that's
it also depends on your lifestyle.
That's for another.
Not a lot of people can talk on the phone all the time, but people will make time for if they want to talk.
Make time for what you want to make time for.
You're right.
Yo, with that said, this is Chandler. This was Can We Talk About It? I hope y'all liked the episode. Subscribe, drop a comment, let us know how you feel. And that's a wrap. We out of there. I think that